Fuel your body with complete multivitamin, the perfect balance of essential nutrients for daily health and wellness. Carefully formulated from natural ingredients, our multivitamin packs vitamins A, C, D, E, plus key minerals like zinc and magnesium to support your immune system and boost energy. Just 1 tablet a day is all you need. Take it with water and feel the difference as prescribed by your healthcare provider. Stay active, stay strong, stay ready with Complete Multivitamin, your daily dose of vitality. Complete Multivitamin, simple, powerful nutrition. Go get this product at blackhotfirenetwork.com at the Sports and Nutrition store.
Yard vibes are seen. Ice up the black, gold and green. People are rock and come in. Jamaica things. Yeah. 876. Represent the place. Hands are furious. Flags are furious. Lighters. People from all over welcome always. Jamaica, Jamaica. Oh my reggae nice and it make ya. Nobody watching news can know we're no safer. And even more time when we shot at the paper. Still have up the flavor, Jamaica, Jamaica. Big up the farmer, them for acres and acres. And me I tell you we no left the creator. No matter what them want, say that little island, you still I get greater. Some love we for the beach, some love we for the food. Some love we for the roots and the nice reggae groove. Some run up and down and come here just for catchy dance moves. Some I enjoy vacation, them lay up on a cruise. Finally them legalize the ganja. Now when you grew up on the rocket kinda stronger. Go and go ask your nurses and your lawyer, your teachers and your doctor. Even your favorite actor, Jamaica, Jamaica. Oh my reggae nice and it make ya. Nobody watching news can know we're no safer. And even more time when we shot at the paper. Still have up the flavor, Jamaica, Jamaica. Big up the farmer, them for acres and acres. And me I tell you we no left the creator. No matter what them want, say that little island, you still I get greater. When you hear a blank bus tune a pull up, and them the kind of energy when dance all full up. The place full of girl, no way no bull up. Music all night, then we can't get enough dance round. Every man I get a share, promoter selling off the beer. Taxi man collect him beer. Outside, soup he don't prepare. Jerk chicken line, and me see the tear of them a tear. Just Jamaica, Jamaica. Oh my reggae nice and it make ya. Nobody watching news can know we're no safer. And even more time when we shot at the paper. Still have up the flavor, Jamaica, Jamaica.
One people. Good afternoon. Good evening from my end. 10 minutes past 8 p.m. right here in the 254. You're having a beautiful day.
Some love with the roots and the nice reggae groove.
It's been a good day right here in Kenya.
Dance moves,
apart from a few itches from our president.
Finally them legal.
The weather has been fantastic.
You grew up on the rocket kind of stronger. Go and go ask your nurses and your lawyer, your teachers and your doctor. Even your favorite actor, Jamaica, Jamaica. Oh my reggae nice and it make ya. Nobody watching news can know we're no safer. And even more time when we shot at the paper. Still have up the flavor, Jamaica, Jamaica.
That's for Jamaican brothers and sisters.
Casanega. And me I tell you we no left the creator.
You guys that were affected by Hurricane Melissa, a quick recovery. Nothing is permanent, Manze. Everything is temporary. This one shall pass too. Yes, busy signal coming in with Jamaica. I had to start with that because that is what we're focusing on today. Good afternoon, good evening from my end. 19 minutes past the top of the hour. Welcome to another beautiful session of the Africa Today show right here on the media of the 21st century. My name is Joby. To our first-time listeners on YouTube, YouTube Rumble, and of course to everyone who's listening to me via the radio station, hope you guys are having a good day. And to those who shall be catching this on Spreaker, Spotify, wherever you're literally airing, listening to us from, we are everywhere on the internet. Karibu sana. As we get to talk about Jamaicans literally today, because the venting and the ranting still between them and the Black Americans about the disrespect is still really going on. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed, literally, who also came out talking about the same situation, and so many people have been making videos about the same. So we shall be focusing on that today as we get to see literally what is this disrespect that is actually being addressed. Last week, we shared a couple of videos. I think on Monday or last week, we shared a couple of videos regarding the same situation, and Keith went all the way deep. But today we shall be focusing still on the same. But we're going to talk also about what is happening in Kenya, as literally TikTok has removed literally over 500,000 videos in Kenya TikTok. So you're gonna talk about that, talk about the 80% literally ownership. We're gonna discuss also about how there's this white woman going viral for how she dressed her Halloween, and literally she decided to dress as a black woman, which she described as the most horrifying thing. She went ahead calling us different names, terming us different things because of what we do, for putting on makeup, for putting on wigs, for putting on nails, and for putting on lashes. I'll do it. I don't care what you think. If you're ugly, you're ugly. I'm not. If you like beauty, you like beauty. And we've been the founders of beauty. You just a copycat. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'm gonna talk about that as well, and of course, much more conversation as we get to continue conversation. Karibuni sana once again. Before we get started, a quick reminder as always to get yourself our application on the Google Play Store. Blackout Fire Network is the name. And of course, once you have the app, it comes with amazing goodies. We talk about merchandise where we have amazing t-shirts, every color, every size. And of course, we have beanies, hats, we have hoodies, we have mugs, we have handbags. We have literally a lot of our packages literally right there on the apparel store, which you can actually get once you have the application on your Android phone. The first thing you'll bump into once you have opened the app is, of course, it's going to ask you to agree to the terms, which takes you to the radio segment. And of course, on your upper left, you have the 3 lines which connect you to the website itself, where you can be able to see much more of our website, what it contains. But apart from the apparel store, just down after the apparel store, we have the sports page where we say your health is your wealth. And I'd love to share some amazing organic supplements that you can get over there. Shout out to Keith again. He said that for him, they have been working. So in case for you, you've been tired, having some brain thinking issues, we got you covered. If you want to clear your guts, we got you covered. If you want some multivitamin, we got you covered as well, and so much more. But for now, beetroot to add blood on your body. Get yourself
beetroot, nature's powerhouse. Packed with vitamins, antioxidants and nitrates, it's known to support heart health, boost stamina and improve blood circulation. Our beetroot is naturally grown and harvested at peak ripeness. The roots are cleaned, dried and finely ground to preserve their rich nutritional content, giving you all the benefits in one pure form. Add 1 teaspoon of beetroot powder to your juice, smoothie or water, or take it in capsule form as recommended by your healthcare provider. Beetroot helps enhance endurance, lower blood pressure, and keep you feeling energized and balanced all.
Okay, exactly. And of course, it lowers blood pressure, and of course adds literally your blood. If you're losing a lot of
Now,
blood,
now you told me with your slick ass. Come on. You was already live, Joey. Come on, don't act like I didn't tell you. Slick ass. Slick
yeah, but you just
ass.
got my message. Now you're coming in acting like you're also on
you,
time. But
you just
anyway,
you just sent it. That's
I'm just 10 minutes early. But anyway, Karibu Sana, how you doing?
go ahead.
How you doing? How's
Dr.
your day?
Sana, how you doing?
I'm great, can't complain.
My day's doing okay. How about you, Joey?
It's been good. It's been a good day.
What,
Super sunny. It's been super sunny day. Yeah, just been indoors, nothing much. Just been in the studio, nothing much. Just
what,
being productive
what,
and doing what we do.
what, now this shouldn't be a secret. So what do you think about the event Shamani and Christina talking about?
It's amazing. I love it. I love the idea. I told them, for me, I think I'm more of a strategizer more when I see the space, so we can know how to execute what and what and
Yeah.
everything. But it's really, really a good idea. The budget is not bad so long as you gotta make money out of it. I love it. I love the idea. I do love it. So I'm down for it. It's the black on fire, baby. We are risk takers and we learn out of it. Period.
All right. Okay. All right.
Yes, but and as we get started, before we get into Jamaica, I want to talk a little bit about what is happening in Kenya. As despite us seeing today, literally Ruto saying that is seeking to pass a bill that will not prohibit people to actually participate on any literally on any decision that the law makes. Like Kenyans do not have a freedom of opposing anything that this system or the government passes. And that law already we saw that it was on the National Assembly. That was earlier today. I was discussing that on my show. And this is actually very bad because we've seen other bills that have been passed and they're already affecting the lives of Kenyans. So many things are happening that are not actually benefiting the country in any sort of way. And we saw him recently also talking about or signing another bill on into law about the cyber crimes, which again prohibits Kenyans not to just post any content, again, not to criticize the government. And looking at also literally the US owning 80% of TikTok now and completely taking control of the information, which is what they really wanted, because so many people have been woke again, so many people have been educated again because of TikTok. And this is why you can see so many of these leaders now, they're very shocked about this generation, because people know so much. You can't keep on fooling people. People already have revisited histories of information that you've been long hiding. The AI is out here spilling the truth, so there's nowhere to hide anymore. And shout out to the Africans actually who have the courage to stand on their country. But TikTok has removed over 500,000 videos in Kenya for breaches of its community guidelines. They're saying that the removal of 500,000 videos from its Kenyan user base between April and June 2025 as part of its going effort to maintain a safe and positive digital environment. According to the company's Qatar according to the company's quarter to 2025 community guidelines and enforcement report, a total of 592,037 videos were taken down in Kenya for violating the platform community and guidelines. TikTok says it is proactive its proactive moderation system enabled the swift identification and removal of harmful content, with 92% of the videos deleted before they were viewed.
This is called censorship, guys. Like just making sure you don't open your mouth about what's really going on. See, this is the narrative. They got to control the propaganda. They got to control the narrative. So Kenyans are waking up telling the truth. They got to shut that down immediately. That's what they're showing you.
So this is very dangerous because the fact that they're talking about this has happened with the videos that were posted between April to June 2025. That is the time we had demonstration as well. And I bet probably they even went back to the 2024 videos of our last year's demonstration. Tanzania has also been warned about the same because, again, the circulating videos and images of Tanzania are really disturbing because they'd shut down the internet, but you can't keep on shutting down the internet. People are now the media. We're not waiting on your media to come give us lies. Just despite you shutting down the internet doesn't mean you shut down my phone. The phone has battery, the phone is charged, the camera is working, unless you take that away from me, it's different. I'm going to record the video. When the internet is back on, I'm going to still upload it. So you have to understand you're also dealing with a very different generation. We're not the type of people who we're going to wait for media to tell us, it's only 2 people who are killed and we're very sorry. And yes, we've been 17 presidential candidates, so the other medias are lying. No. People are the true media today, and that's why they're shutting down this, because it's out of control now. The fact that people know so much, they can't keep on telling lies anymore the lies are getting out of hand and people demand accountability, and that is what exactly is happening. Ruto is so scared.
True.
That is also happening. He's showing his fear. The fear is so evident at this particular point. You're scared of your very own people for calling you out on corruption, for calling you out on promoting tribalism, for calling you out for not doing anything, and also for calling you out for still being a president despite what you did. Like I was trying to explain today earlier on the Tubonge show about Samia Suluhu situation. When I feel like when she came into power and being a vice president of Magufuli, of course, she was not really this bold like now the white people have, boosted her ego, because when she was under Magufuli's armpit, at that time she could
Well,
say yes.
well, she was the puppet there just waiting, Joe, because they will get rid of Maggie. Maggie Fully was
True.
murdered. Don't ever understand that Maggie Fully was unalive because of what he was, and also him disproving the damn fake 19, showing that, and they couldn't have that, especially not in Africa, where that's where they get the stealing from. They couldn't have that juxtaposition out there with all the other puppets and everybody wearing masks and couldn't go to work and shut down shops and all this retarded shit. And Maggie Foley showed them one Africa said, nah, we're not doing none of that. There ain't nobody out there dying and losing their life. So they couldn't have that. So he had to go. She was just a puppet away. No, she's always been a dictator. I tell people, don't ever think. I knew when you first told me that she was bringing Tony Blair. I said, oh, that'd be EF, New World Order. I said, yeah, she's the puppet.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, but
she's
I
vicious
feel
now.
like
So,
I just feel like what I was trying to explain personally and looking at her again, these people, their ego is boosted by white people, the people who control them. That is just the truth. Because if you listen to a video, there's a video circulating online where she's telling people once the US ambassador give her a certain right on doing whatever she wants, people will know who she is, people will know who exactly
see,
she is. People will
exactly.
know
She letting you know she's too stupid. See, the unwritten rule, Joby, is to pretend like you're not a puppet. She's too stupid not to even put that in her mouth. She's so dumb. The whole thing is to pretend that you're not a puppet, Joby.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, because now people are collecting our videos and they're using them against our words against her, and saying she's been openly a dictator and telling you that, hey, I work for the white people because you're saying I'm waiting for the US ambassador to just give me a yes go, and then I'll show the people of the country who I really am, and these other standing opposition candidates, the presidential candidates. It just shows exactly who is your master, and the voice of the people doesn't matter. You're supposed to be your
Exactly,
masters
Joby.
are the people. Your masters are the people of your country. You should be listening to them, but you're listening to the white people more. So it shows literally again, openly, blankly, you're telling us who is your puppet. But I was saying, I feel like especially what happened in 2024 in Kenya, despite of course the revolution globally is expected, because again these lies cannot keep on running for so long. But I feel like what happened in Kenya in 2024 and Ruto being caught up in that moment, abrupt, because he didn't expect it. Again, these people are expecting majority of Africans to
Of
be
course not.
moving with the
Nobody, exactly,
tribalism mindset,
exactly. No
you
one
know.
expected that. That's why it was a surprise. Nobody expected that.
Hmm.
2024.
Yeah,
Exactly, Joby.
yeah. Most of the people most of these puppets coming in are expecting Africans to be moving still with the tribalism mindset. They don't get that we've been the most affected generation by seeing this bullshit of tribalism. Everywhere I go, I hate, especially this weekend. What tribe are you? What tribe are you? Shout out to even our Ruth of the barbershop. Oh, like, man, you're not pulling that card on me, are you? Which tribe am I? How does it concern you which tribe am I? I'm Kenyan. That should be literally very much enough. The fact that, and that is the mentality they want Africans to still stay with, and not educating them also the effects of tribalism because it serves them better. So now the fact we have a mass again that has been awakened by TikTok, again a platform that they've been trying to take control for so long. They're trying as much as they can to also, I was saying, they'll do anything, which is actually evidently showing the traits of white people. They'll do anything to maintain power. And that is what exactly I feel like now Ruto is the biggest advice after being caught off guard. Is like, hey, telling Salim, don't worry, our bosses got you. Just one phone call away, say you need the help. And of course, they see you.
Exactly.
They're lying to you. They're gonna pin cases on you to tell the people or lie to the masses who are still dumb enough not to understand the International Criminal Court. Wants you there again. Because I was saying the deal these people sign behind us, we don't know, as the majority of the people. If you signed a 10-year agreement, you're gonna serve 10 years no matter what. So Kenya, we're in a very dangerous place. I've been saying this and people think it's a joke.
Yep.
2027, we're in a very dangerous place. These people behind us, the majority, they have signed deals that we have.
No, put this up. You think Tanzania, so you guys thought Tanzania was docile. And it is. Let's look what's going on in Tanzania. Now imagine what's going to happen in Kenya with an awakening youth and Ruto doing what that crazy lady did. It's going to be 10 times worse in Kenya.
Yep.
They're not going to let him become president. They're not going to allow that.
I've been saying it. People say, people are woke now. Tribalism. This is not even about tribalism. If it's not about tribalism that is going to affect the elections, which in Tanzania it's not tribalism. These people are so united. Tanzanians speak one language, Swahili, and they united all of them and came together and said, we don't want you, you're stepping down, we don't want you. They're speaking one language, not the other one Kikuyu, not the other one Luo. All of them are speaking Swahili, and those who can actually speak English, shout out to the young man. I've seen his video going viral. Whatever, we're going to stand. We're going to stand with our country, no matter how many of us you're going to kill. So, putting tribalism aside, there's the people who want change. There are people who really want serious change, and we're tired of the same oppression, the same hopes, the same norms, the same promises, we're tired. So it's going to be very, very bad. I've been telling my friends, my fellow Kenyans, 2027 is not going to be good. Most of us were not able to witness, like myself, I didn't and was not here to witness what happened in 2007. But did I see footages? Have I grown up seeing footages? Have I heard the stories? Have I seen people talking about how people are being chopped, their heads being hanged places? I've heard it. But this is going to be worse. We're talking about someone who was involved in the crime of 2007. Now, currently, a president. Bro, it's going to be very, very bad. I'd advise Kenyans, don't take
He's already unalive, people, in Kenya. And no one's been held accountable. No one's been held accountable in Kenya for the innocent lives that have been missing, that have been murdered. It's happening over in Tanzania, but on a bigger scale. So what do you think is going to happen in Kenya? That's why he's writing that law. You cannot protest. You cannot do this. You cannot do that. Then what kind of democracy is this? It's not. It's a sham.
So they're going to use him, and like I'm saying, I feel like he's the advisor right now. After what happened in his country, so many puppets are going to be seeking advice from him. How did you tackle this? How did you tackle this? And most of them are going to be responding the same, because whether he's going to advise them how to tackle it or not, the masters are still going to tell them what to do. Again, the agreement signed behind our backs, we don't know. But if it's a 10-year, you being a dictator, 10 years of you being a dictator. Shout out to Kagame and Museveni. Look at them. I've won 99% and people love me. The Gen Zs say I should stay in power type shit. And that is what they're spreading. Samia Suluhu just admitted, I had 31 million people who voted for me and we won 97 of the vote. Where are the 31 million people then to celebrate you when you're being irrigated? Why are you being irrigated in a military base with the invites only? Allegedly, people you've invited are like...
Everyone with the majority of the vote, why are people tearing down the country? This is the absolute lunacy that they do in Africa. It's absolute lunacy. At least say you won, but at least feel like a fake Paul Bear who we know he lost. He at least said, I won by 57. You only win by 52%. You got 52. At least he says 57, which you know is a lie. You morons in East Africa go crazy. Oh, we won with 98% of the vote. You're like, what? You be ridiculously crazy. Exactly.
Mhm. But before I get to shift on to the next conversation, as we show actually the mediocrity of the African leadership, this is Domaefai, not Domaefai, Dombuya. Yeah, his name is Mamadi Dombuya. Yeah, this is the Guinea's military leader. Remember, we had Guinea, which had a fake coup, and
There's a
Mamadi.
fake coup. There's a fake coup with his wife, with his white French wife. Isn't it funny? He had a coup, but he's got a white French wife. And just like Ali Bongo, whatever the fuck his name was down in Gabon, had a white French wife. Ain't it funny? The same shit. Same fake coup. Go ahead.
So let me share. This video is going
I
viral
can't name all
currently in
I can't name all these stupid names.
I know this video is currently going viral as we speak right now in Kenya, and I just left a comment. I said I can't help myself. Let them come get me. It is what it is. I can't help myself. I just leave comments in these stories, in these African related stories, and I said we don't have leaders. We have entertainers. If you think we have leaders in Africa, we have entertainers. And when I'm talking about entertainers, we've talked about the massive convoys of cars these people always have, the escorts. It's crazy. And you pass in a crowd where millions of people, hundreds of people are suffering, living in shit, don't even have drinking water. The roads
Exactly.
are
It's great. Exactly. Potholes. But when you go to Europe, all you Negroes get on that bus. Get on that goddamn bus.
it's crazy. So this is Domaye Faye, Guinea's military leader. What am I calling Domaye Faye? Shout out to the Senegalese president. I'm calling Domaye Faye. This is Mamadi Doumbouya,
No, that's
who
not
was,
Madame Bowie. That's the guy. That's the
yeah,
president of Guinea. That's the fake
yes.
president of Guinea.
I'm confusing it because the names are all they kind of have a similarity. But anyway, yeah, this is military leader who was recently, of course, sworn in as a president after succeeding a relative of his. Let's not forget about that. Mamadi Doumbouya caused a stir on Monday as he moved through the streets surrounded by an extraordinary security detail. Riding at the top of his vehicle, Doumbouya was flanked by roughly 90 bodyguards, all dressed in identical black suits and carrying weapons. The display of force overshadowed his announcement that he had filed to run in the December 28 presidential elections, marking a striking show of power as he seeks to transform his 2021 military takeover into an elected presidency. And of course, my comment is the first one there. Africa, we have entertainers, not leaders. Look at this. This is so crazy. 90 bodyguards for what?
Mwenye uwanja wake kaingia sasa.
Because though, but he's corrupt. He's fake. He's phony. He's another. He's a puppet. Everybody got his white French wife as his handler. He's fake.
And you ask yourself why they're called their excellency. This is how they behave. Your excellency. Of course, when you come with 90 bodyguards and they all have guns in a street of just poor people who you're asking them to vote for you, are you even crazy? Are you threatening us or are you telling us? Are you trying to encourage us? Which is which? 90 bodyguards telling us to vote for you. You sound crazy. You really, really sound crazy. And this is just the bodyguards. We've not even added maybe the cars behind him and all that. Show off. This is what white people laugh at. They've really brainwashed you, made you think that you really, you're the eat shit by just being in a suit, being in these cars while your country is not shit. And that's why they come and shit.
Well, countries in poverty and all the resources are being stolen out the country.
They'll come and shit on your country like they're doing in African countries. So stop complaining, begging for recognition and do something about it. But as we move on, we have this video right here before I get to the other white racist lady who's addressing black women. We had a white lady who, for Halloween, she dressed as a black woman and she described black women as the most horrifying thing. But not only just saying that, we wear fake nails. I have fake nails. We wear fake lashes. I have fake lashes. We wear fake wigs. I have a goddamn wig. Mine is not fake. And all that shit. Number one, I'll go back. If you talk about the beauty industry, African people were the beginners of beauty. Okay, we used to blend colors. Again, it's still happening in Africa today. We don't even need your dyes and everything. We create our own dye from our own natural resources, grind it. We have a culture in Maasai that grinds. I don't know which type of. It's like a soil which is red, then it turns into like a really natural dye. Then they just apply it. So if you talk about beauty, with the beginning of beauty, white woman. But as racism ever ended, I mean, not really ended, but when you question about white people, why they keep on being racist, this black man is addressing it.
It's not business, because people say, well, you got to give black people the keys to business. David Banner, you're a multimillionaire without music. How can you teach black? Well, the truth is, I can teach you how to do it. But if you don't like black people subliminally, if we do a black movie, black people do movies. Even example, think about it. The A-list white artists actors, you can't pay them to be in a black movie. Do you see them in black productions? No, you don't see them in black productions.
You give them $40 million, they want to do a Tyler Perry movie.
Right, because they want to keep their fame and their money in their community. And the amazing thing that I learned, bro, is it's supposed to be that way. People tell me, David Banner, you don't talk about racism anymore. You only talk about white supremacy. I don't see a problem in racism anymore. Watch this. Race is the root word. Ism and ist is the act of the word, right? Mm-hmm. So white people are supposed to take care of white people first. They're supposed to give themselves the Grammys first, the movies first, because don't lions take care of lions? Tigers take care of tigers? It's not white people's racism that's the problem. It's black people's lack of racism. We're supposed to be racist too, and we're not.
I mean, is he really wrong? I mean, we can't be racist, but I feel like what he was saying is reciprocate energy for energy,
He said black people need to learn to put themselves first, Joby. Black first. Mm-hmm. And you haven't learned that. So, so it's black everything. Buy black, be black, love black, do black. If Africa did that, guess what? You'd be wealthy again. How about that? But you love everybody else, like what he said. They don't love you, and they don't spend or borrow or buy with you. Ever. Just like I said, like the Chinese square in Kenya. All you gotta do is don't go. Just go to your brother's shop. That's black. But you won't. Because the Chinese ain't never coming to your damn shop. They shop for nothing. No matter how good your deals are. You are black, and he ain't fucking with you. And that's what David Banner said. That's how they do it. But you the only people, us, I don't want to be racist. I love everybody. Spend my money with them. So then you're broke, and your community's broke and fucked up. Because you haven't learned to put black first.
Exactly. And I feel like this takes us back to the discussion we were even having yesterday. And even if you're gonna do, because there's a video I was listening to, I think actually it's one of the videos I'm gonna share from the Jamaica story. There's this black American guy who's saying that black people, we need to learn how to invest back with our people, like work together with our people, have that unity.
You do, but too many Africans and you guys have too much hatred towards other Africans. The white man did this thing. You guys have too much. You guys have now they're kidnapping African Americans. Shout out to the CIA. They got these Negroes out here now doing the same thing. African Americans have been the most loving. We didn't have any hatred or any. We thought you were all us, but we didn't know all you guys thought that we were not you. And that's what you've done from the African to the Caribbean Negroes. You guys are tribal. You gotta learn to get, and then you tribal in your own country when you don't even support each other in your own country. You gotta get past that and grow up as a black people. Because you can have a Chinese motherfucker in America, in Jamaica, in Brazil. They still know they Chinese and they support their Chinese brothers in China. A black person, those are different people in Jamaica. That's a different person in South Africa. Those are different people in Kenya. We're the only group of morons that don't know that black people, we're the same people. And we attack each other over and over again. We're the only group of and that's why the Chinese people call us stupid. Indians, you got the same East Indian motherfuckers sitting in Guyana. You got Indians in Guyana, Trinidad, but they know they Indians. And they'll rock with the Indian in Kenya, the Indian in South Africa, the Indian in Ghana. If you're the black person, oh well, you black people in America are not like me and blah blah blah. There's some island Negro like a Nicki Minaj moronic ass come here and cosplay us because you damn straight cosplaying a Trinidadian because we don't know none of that fucked up music, but you'll cosplay an American and then you'll talk shit about America as you made millions of black Americans' culture. That kind of goddamn dirtbag behavior. Go ahead, Joey.
You've seen black Americans actually attacking Nicki Minaj right now, telling her to go back to Trinidad.
That's right. Bonnie, they can go, take your ass back to Trinidad and keep our names out your mouth because that culture you stole is us. You cosplaying me. God damn it, that ain't your shit. You cosplaying us. And she's been disrespectful. So we'll let you eat. You don't get to come to my house, Joey, and shit on the table I got to eat on. You don't get to come to my house and be disrespectful. That's what they telling her ass. You cosplaying with your fake accent, with your fake American accent. That ain't the way she really talks. Oh, shit, just like Cardi B, another fake one. She's from like Puerto Rico or some shit. Or Dominican, there the hell her ass is. Cosplaying black American women. Don't play in my face, Joey. And don't piss down my damn back and tell me it's raining.
Period. But let me share this video very quickly of this white lady. Then we get into Jamaica because you guys are mad. The black Americans are heated up.
It's Halloween, as many people know. And I decided to dress up like everyone else does. People are out there dressed like Satan and witches, and they're dressed like every horrible thing under the sun. Well, I decided to dress up as something, the most horrifying thing I could think of, which is the black woman, which is a person who...
The most horrifying thing. This is just the most horrifying thing. Are you even crazy? We're the most beautiful thing.
This is who they are. This is who you are. And you'll love them in their face. This is who they are.
Who is angry and fed up that their EBT card has been declined, that their race card is no longer working in this new climate, and that they're not receiving the reparations.
Okay, now. Go to your TikTok and go to those bills I sent you and see who's in the goddamn lines for being starving. Those are people. So what she's saying is, this is propaganda and a lie. They're the ones on food stamps, none of the ones on the bread line. Go to the TikTok accounts, the ones I sent you on TikTok, Joe. The ones I sent it to your TikTok page. But she's talking crazy. It's the black women. And I told you, and like I told you, everybody knows black people built the country. And I told you, these people weren't even here. Wherever the fuck this no good white broad is from in Europe, they wasn't here. I had Joby show you the statistics. They know the majority of these white people wasn't in this country. They came 100 years ago. Put us up real quick, Joby, real quick. Go to Google. Say the majority of white people came to America in the early 1900s. Pull that up. What you about? Bitch, you wasn't even here. You are your fucking family. Who you think you talking to? They be talking all this crazy talk like truth don't never work for these white people. It's crazy. They make up their own illusion.
It says the statement is false. The majority of white people came to America much earlier than the 1990s. And the 1990s saw a decline.
No, not the 1990s. No. Oh. The 1900s.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Sorry.
Years ago.
90s. Okay.
The 1900s.
Okay, so it says the statement is inaccurate. While significant number of white immigrants came in the 1900s, a large portion of white people in America have roots from earlier immigration, especially from the 1600s to the 1800s. The 1900s saw high levels of immigration, but so did the colonial era and other centuries. And the majority of the white people came before 1900, while many others
That's
arrived in the 1900s.
that's still that's how the country's built. That's still later, Joby. So the majority arrived later. That's why I had you pull up Trump's damn family, who came in the 1800s, 1880s or some shit. Late. They're all immigrants. They're all late. Like this lady's family. Now they're trying to cover up. The majority of white people showed up 2 days ago, Joe. These are facts. These are all we built because you weren't even here when we was building the goddamn country. Go ahead, Joe.
Proving the country they are actually doing everything in their power to destroy.
Lily Gaddis, the self-confessed unashamed racist, who I think should be best described as one of many white female versions of Charlie Kirk. She's trying to out Charlie Kirk. She, like some other white people, decided to wear blackface for Halloween. And her inspiration for the most horrible thing she could think of being for Halloween is a black woman, as you've just heard her described. And I hear some of you are mad. Why are you mad? Fix your face. You don't get mad, you get even. And I'll tell you how you get even. With the garden variety racist, KKK brand, nothing special, unoriginal, waste of human space that is Lily Gaddis and her ilk. You match them word for word, tone for tone, and then verbally bury them in their own crap. Because you see, facts always destroys the obtuseness, stupidity, bigotry, hate-filled, utterly ignoramus that people like her are. You have to know the facts about these people and use it against them. Lily Gaddis and her kind are
Exactly. I always say, personally, I also say the same. Anytime, hey, anywhere a white person is ever gonna try, I'm gonna use facts against you, because most of the Africans, so you insult most of the Africans because they don't know the truth about you, your genetics. You're not called African monkeys and all types of names. What about you? Where do you come from? Which genetics do you have on your body? You know, that should be the question. We have monkey genetics. Okay, cool. What do you have on your body? You know, who has the monkey lips here? Again, we go back to the video, to the viral image that keeps on popping. I think if you've seen it, the white people have the monkey lips. We have the full lips. So who has the monkey lips here? Who is the monkey?
of the white people who roasted black people alive over spitfires and ate them, who lynched black lives with impunity.
These people would murder you, burn you alive, and eat you. These cannibal ass white people would eat you. These bastards would put you in a rotisserie and eat you, make cookbooks about you. But all the lies they tell us are projection. Still in you today. Yeah, today.
Yeah, they're still eating you. I saw a video of a lady from TikTok saying that she was shocked knowing that these people were eating us and they're still eating us.
Babies to alligators as bait, who burnt down black businesses and black towns out of pure jealousy of their prosperity. You don't get mad at people like this. No. You take their inferiority complex, low IQ, and irrational fear of black people and use it as
inferior and they low IQ.
365 days a year, from their caucasity to their laryngitis. If she can monetize and weaponize her racism, we can monetize and weaponize our anti-racism. People, just do it with humor, because you know how much we love to laugh.
Exactly. We love to laugh.
Goddess is clearly intellectually challenged. The EBT black angry woman she's talking about are all AI videos. The race card? We all know that the only race
and that's what I told you. And I told you those are AI videos that they were making. Because there's something wrong with these. Remember, these people are psychologically fucked up. You're dealing with psychopaths. That's what you keep forgetting. They're psychopaths clinically. They're clinically psychopaths because they are not melanated. They are melanin deficient. So they can't process real thought, real empathy, real kindness. They are fucked up. Genetically fucked up. That's why when they age, when Joey did the white and black female who aged the best, we already know. When white women be 30 years old, look like an old glass of rotten ass milk. And what is this? And so it's the jealousy they have. They are inferior to us with everything. Intelligence, Only thing they're not inferior is their violence. The Africans gotta learn to be violent. They are inferior in everything. Intelligence, athleticism, humanity, everything. They are inferior to us. And that's a fact. Go ahead, Joe.
It's the white race, and you white people play with a full deck. And you.
So last night was Halloween.
Yeah, so we also have this other lady here who also shared as she extended with her video.
Black women, you tear your hair out by the roots. You put every sort of chemical on your hair to straighten it out, despite being so proud of being black. And then you wonder why you have alopecia. And then you guys fight all the time.
Who promoted that towards black people? As much as some of us, our people accepted it. Who promoted that because of their own inferiority? You know, their own fear because their hair texture is not as good as ours. You're the same people who are cutting our hair on a pillow. You are the same people who pushed black girls in your colonial system to be shaving their hair because you're supposed to you need to focus what
exactly. But you know today they're the same people Joe took their skin and turned it into goddamn leather shoes and leather bags and leather clothes.
Imagine talking about we've done this.
Earrings, you wear weaves in your hair, you wear fake eyelashes, you wear fake nails, okay? So let me give you advice. Let me turn this.
I have it all. And I look so pretty, goddamn.
Racist stream around into something positive.
Even without it. Unlike you won't look the same.
Okay, know? Black women, listen up. Listen up. A black woman is speaking.
In case you've ever wondered what it looks like for a former it girl of the far right to be put out to pasture, now you know. Everything about this video reeks of desperation. Because speaking as a political content creator myself, who has built her own sizable audience by being interesting and intelligent and having something of actual value to say, I know a desperate appeal for attention from a person with no actual talent when I see one. For anyone that doesn't recognize her, by the way, this is the same girl that went viral a few years ago for saying the N-word on TikTok and then went on Piers Morgan to do the same exact thing. She had a brief moment of fame on the far right thanks to that little stunt, although her 15 minutes really turned out to be more like 5.5 after the racist judge she was attempting to appeal to realized that she has a mixed race child. And I'm being very intentional here by not using her name, by the way. There is nothing that this woman would love more than for someone with an audience on the left like me to send our followers over to engage with her content. So I won't be doing that. I shared that first clip with you so that you'd have context for this next clip I'm about to show you. In this next clip, she's attempting to explain why she did an entire live stream in blackface. And in doing so, she accidentally gives the rest of us the perfect clip to show to any centrist or moderate conservative still attempting to hand wave away casual racism as not that deep. Because as she makes it very clear in the clip, it is, in fact, that deep for people like her.
I want to explain the method behind the madness and perhaps what my long-term goals are. You know when you make a hot, like you boil a lot of water because you want to make tea or whatever. Well, you have to temper the pot before you do that. So you put water in slowly. That's warmer and warmer and warmer until that glass jar is tempered. And until it's tempered, you cannot pour the boiling hot water into it or it will crack the pot. So what me and several other people do is we say the worst things possible in the most wild, outlandish ways possible. When we have a leader that has all the messaging that we want, instead of people digging up his past and, oh, he said this racist thing, and, oh, did you hear that he said the N-word once? That people won't care because they're so used to hearing the craziest things ever that a leader with our aligned views will be able to get into elected position of power. The mass deportations will not seem so shocking if you have rhetoric like mine out there, because the people will become used to hearing that.
Anyway, in conclusion, best of luck to that talentless hack.
It's crazy. It is super, super crazy. But black women, again, we know who we are. Sadly, this would actually maybe attack maybe someone who's not educated enough, again, to own your own skin, own your own hair, own, you know, how you look. You know, sometimes, yeah, I do wear the wigs, but do you see me with wigs? Months go, you know, the next month, and I change. We change hairstyle. We like changing our hairstyle. I like having my braids on, but when I don't want to feel like doing braids on, I'm gonna do my wig. I like doing my nails. I'm a woman. I like looking good. Yes, I'm gonna do my lashes. I like doing it. It's part of my talent, and I learned how to do it. What do you know how to do? What can you do? Why people, apart from copying and pasting? Please shut the F up. But anyway, as we move away from that, as we literally get into Jamaica and the Black Americans who are very, very angry about the disrespect. We want to address what the disrespect. What is really the disrespect that it comes with? Shout out to Byron Scott, shout out to Cages Williams, shout out to Big Cheese in the building. I see Byron Scott says, Kit, this is exactly who these people are. And Cages Williams says that's why we must delineate ourselves. And Byron says they began to let the Southern Europeans in after the 1900s, like the Italian, the Jews, and the Spaniards and Portuguese. And also see we have sail the seven seas. Karibu sana once again. Says I've been listening to real people since 2020 June. Real Nagas, huh? Real Nagas, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, since 2020 June. He is a friend of Zoe on 1550 show, and he said TikTok is going to put black people against each other. Well, shout out to you. But I also see Jason in the building. Big Cheese says, Joby, do you know that the white woman in that video dressing up like a black woman for Halloween has a black child and date a black man? Oh no. Wow. See? You know, like she's explained, this is a desperate, she's talking from a desperate point of view. She also wishes she was black, you know. You want to go on.
I don't believe no black man. Yay, that's like some Candace Owens cooning there. I don't know about that, Big Cheese. I had to see the paperwork on that. That's a brother doing, that's some Candace Owens self-hate cooning going on. That's some self-hate cooning.
And then I also see Cajual William says last time I saw it was white people are killing each other more than the black people. I think we've discussed that as well too. And Big Cheese gives us the name of that lady. Shout out to her. We're not pronouncing it like we say. We're not gonna give her the props, but that is enough props that she's gotten for whatever she wanted. Keisha says the white people need to worry about staying in the sun. Exactly. Sail the Seven Seas says my daughter has my daughter has a nice six-figure job in 20 years and get about $500 a month, living great in a nice home with 6 kids with a high school husband on a farm away from them. That is amazing. Shout out to you and shout out to your children, man. And Byron Scott Bixie says white men and women love having sex with black people. Many of the killer racist cops have black girlfriends. Them. 10 Speed Karibu Sana, nice to see you. Welcome in the chat. And I also see Byron answers back, says he agrees 101% about the races want to have sexual access to us. 10 Speed says black Americans black Americans has to realize the Caribbean, and I think that's what you mean, has to realize the African and Caribbean is mentally where we were in 1960s. It's going to take patience on our side. But let me share this video very quickly that Keith requested me to share of the people lining up for the food banks, and before we get to move to Jamaica very quickly.
Did you guys forget your red hats today?
Come on. We thought it wasn't going to affect us.
Guess we were wrong. Just checking.
Yeah.
You morons forget your mega hats? Because we know those are mega moron voters. You guys forget your mega hats? Oh, come on. Yeah. Those are white people out there in these food banks. Not a bunch of black people as that racist ass, goddamn blackface wearing ugly white woman talking about. They love these fake tropes. But it's their ass out there all fucked up. Good. Line all around the corner, everywhere you go in the country, all white people. So these are people that don't got their SNAP benefits, the food stamp recipients. All these white people right here. See that? You might got, I only see maybe one black person, but they're all white. But always in your news, always in your fake propaganda media, it's supposed to be the black woman with all these food stamps. But all you see is white people out there. Because that's the truth. Go ahead, Joker.
You guys forget your red hats today?
Yeah, so those are the videos over there. But yeah, shout out to the white people.
Yes, enough. Before you play the 3 Tariq Nasheed videos I sent you. Before you start that, I'm gonna show it. Tariq is gonna take it. You always get truth for lies. That's how propaganda works. Because of your Jamaicans disrespect, he's right. Because you had black Americans down there helping the Jamaicans when your other islander was talking shit to you. But you're too dumb to even know the accents of somebody from another island. They wasn't black American. That lady was from the Bahamas or Bermuda. I forgot. Bahamas, a sister island next to your dumb ass. But in tandem, you kept piling on. And Tariq, right now, you know that wasn't black American. And the videos are showing black Americans doing all the helping these people. And also, Tariq, they just said what Joby said. I paid all my money. Don't play with my money. I want what I paid for. That's what Joby said. That's the same thing Tariq is saying, right? Which is normal. But you guys hate that black Americans have money and you're impoverished. See, that's another thing with black. They hate to see black people success because black people globally have been put in organized systemic poverty. And so they always, and black people, and Joby had it happen in Tanzania and in Kenya. Had her own black people smiling with white people and wouldn't even give her service. Because that's been ingrained in black people's minds from colonization and everything else. Treat white people better than you treat your own people. That happened to her when she was in that Goopy Museum. That happened to her when she was in Tanzania. And every time, like Tariq said, you go to Jamaica, they want, hey, whenever they get somebody, hey, welcome to Jamaica, man. Welcome. Let me show you my ass. If somebody black comes, hey, man, can I get an extra towel? What you talking about? Suck your mother. Suck your mother, nigga. Go ahead, Joey, please. Yeah, suck your mother. I don't know that to make.
And who all of these tethers are complaining about, again, like I said, she's not even FBA. But again, they know this at this point. They know this, but it doesn't stop the opportunity for them to say what they've been feeling. They've been feeling like this. The irony is there were foundational Black American tourists down there in Jamaica staying at the resorts. You know what the foundational Black Americans were doing? They were helping them clean up at the damn resort.
I appreciate you, sir. Respect. Yes, sir. Where are you from? Indiana. Pittsburgh, PA. Pittsburgh. New Jersey. Where are you from? Philadelphia. Jersey. Where are you from? All right, where are you from? Florida.
So foundational Black Americans are actually down there helping your ungrateful asses. While you're talking all that trash, our people are down there helping them. For nothing. They ain't getting nothing out of it. They're like, yeah, we're going to help them out. That's what we do. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, delineation is important. This is why delineation is important, because people are ungrateful as hell. You help them, and they still find a way to talk shit.
But then don't come. Okay, let me go to the second one.
Yeah, so let's take one third one, and then third one you want to play, Joe. Go ahead.
Okay.
A lot of good Jamaican folks. There are a lot of good Jamaican people. Unfortunately, you have the tether class who are not so good. A lot of these people, they weren't good in Jamaica, and they ain't good outside of Jamaica. Unfortunately, a part of the culture is denigrating foundational Black Americans, and that's been going on for a long time. And boy, the Jamaicans inside and out Jamaica, boy, they've been going in on Black Americans, saying we ain't shit, we're entitled. They are going in on us.
The ignorance that Americans have shown this week is the reason why us West Indians do not like America.
We don't give a damn. Let me say that. I'm gonna try not to interrupt. It goes on and on and on and on.
Can you stop coming to our country? Just stop. We know, because we've been watching it our whole lives, we know that your own government don't like Black Americans. We know that unless you are very wealthy in that country, that they don't care about you guys. That at best you're living in a very okay situation. If you're middle class, you still got poor cousins and poor aunties and poor uncles, right?
They're saying all the stuff that's been pent up that they've been wanting to say openly. Because let me tell you something. They say all this stuff. They've been saying this little stuff behind closed doors to each other for decades. See, this is why delineation is very important, ladies and gentlemen.
Black people, when y'all travel into these countries like the Caribbean and stuff like that, can y'all please leave your entitlement at home?
See all the Americans down there, Black Americans in the hotel and the resorts, who talking shit about the workers and about Jamaica. As soon as the airport opens, y'all go home. Go home. Go home.
Jamaicans don't need nothing. Well, go ahead and do you. Why y'all up here though? I don't see y'all down there. All the ones talking about what you don't need, your ass is comfortable up under us up here. They have a deep-seated resentment towards foundational Black Americans, period. See, they were enslaved and colonized. That's the thing that makes foundational Black Americans so unique. Unlike in the Caribbean or in Africa, we never signed no deal. We never wrote any shit on paper where we're going along with the subjugation. It's always been resistance with us, with foundational Black Americans. We're the only people who never made a deal with these people. So with us, there's a lack of submission, and that generates resentment from those who co-sign their own colonization. So this is why they have this inherited allegiance to the crown. They're still under British occupation. They still think that they're part of the British Empire. A lot of them over there, they maintain this emotional and these cultural ties to Britain. You know, the British Crown is still the head of state over there to a certain degree. So they still celebrate the British traditions. They value their UK pieces. They see the UK as their second homeland. When the Queen of England died, them Jamaica, no, Queen, not the Queen. We have cultural independence. A lot of them have cultural dependency. Our moral strength is rooted in struggle, not submission. Our culture was forged through an unbroken resistance. And then there's a lot of hate and jealousy over foundational Black Americans' global influence. We are the global influence, despite us being enslaved over here. We became the most influential Black group globally. So y'all think y'all did things the right way. You didn't. You made deals with the devil that we didn't make. That's why we still fly like that. I have seen some of the workers at some of those resorts. Some of these workers down there, they'll act different towards Black Americans than they do to the white tourists. When the white tourists show up, boy, they're skinning and grinning. Welcome to Jamaica, man. Oh, when the white people show up. Can I get an extra towel? Suck your mother. They give you the stank look. There's an envy of foundational Black American autonomy and wealth. The people over there, they can't even access their own beaches over there. You can't go to your own beaches over there. But foundational Black Americans, we can go to the beaches. We arrive over there with confidence, with money, with style, with influence. So that triggers a lot of feelings of inadequacy and a lot of economic jealousy. Yeah, we walk into these places and we got confidence. We do direct communication, and we have high standards. When we go there, we want good service, clean room. We're giving you all this damn money. Give us some good service. Bumbleclaw, entitled, arrogant. See, we represent a lot of them feel denied. They feel like we have dignity without permission. Foundational Black Americans, we don't ask permission from anybody to demand quality. See, we have an unapologetic dignity, and it offends a lot of people who grew up internalizing the idea that dignity has to be granted to them by colonial powers. We have high standards. We're not a third world thinking people. We out here living it up, eating good, drinking good. Then you gotta serve us? Oh, that's the killing part right there. Do y'all know some of these people hate the fact that they gotta serve us? There's a resentment from them fleeing poverty while we stayed and fought. It's a lot of African and Caribbean immigrants, and we're going to talk real, they come from countries with limited infrastructure, extreme poverty, corrupt governments. So that causes resentment. And then that immigrant guilt, that turns into projection instead of dealing with the guilt and shame of having to flee. And we are a constant reminder that survival, it doesn't require fleeing. Foundation of Black Americans, see, we represent the ability to endure and still maintain dignity, pride, and cultural dominance without running. You notice all of the gossip blogs that are popular are run by non-FBAs. Shade Room, Media Takeout, Lipstick Alley, World Star, run by non-FBAs, and they go out of their way to cherry pick the worst images, fights, arrests, all types of negative, derogatory things to portray us with. These tethers are always trying to speak for us. You musty tethers can't speak for us. Foundation of Black American History, that's a story of survival and superhuman resilience. We went from trainers to champions.
You musty tethers, musty. Everybody's always musty. You musty tethers.
Ladies and gentlemen, every powerful hero story has a fall and a rise. Our history is a historic narrative, is a heroic narrative, rising out of the ashes of slavery to inventors, civil rights leaders, entrepreneurs, scholars, global icons. Shameful is still being tribal, and it's a gazillion of you on the damn continent, and you still divided by your damn tribes. You haven't put them tribes together to come together and build up the damn place. Y'all were the majority, and we're the minority over here, and still fought back vehemently. A lot of foolery coming from Jamaica, man.
Hold on, just a minute.
Yeah, TikTok. I told you he's gonna come on TikTok. I told you he's gonna come because he can mix with the truth with the lies. He tells you to delineate. There is no coming together. He telling this these other Negroes are too fucked up to join, but you gotta be able to join because we're not enough in America to have no power. So delineation is stupid. You educate your brother. You put your foot in his ass and say you get your goddamn mind right. All this division and shit you do is causing us to be impoverished. That's why you're pulling the island of Jamaica. Because your niggas never put down your tribal shit like the African. That's why you're poor. That's why you're serving me food. And I don't care if you're serving me. It ain't my fault you didn't fight. Now get your ass in and get my damn eggs right. God damn it. and don't be bummer clotting on my shit. Hey, that's what Joby said. Don't play with my money. Don't play with people's money. So I'm doing my Joby. I'm doing my Joby impression. Don't fuck my eggs up, nigga.
I said if I go there and you knew about the situation and encouraging people to come there, that is wrong. You're gonna have to pay me back. But if the situation
they say you're entitled because you're not impoverished, Joby. You're entitled.
That's my money.
Well, that's what they were saying. They're telling you you're entitled. You're not white. See, when white people do that, they don't never open their filthy mouths. And that's what I'm talking about, the colonized mindset that you have an inferiority complex. Most Black Americans, we don't have I don't got no inferiority complex. Sorry. Don't work on me. I'm not going to be sucking nobody's dick and licking nobody's ass for nothing. God damn it. I'm the original man. Why the hell should I be doing that? You don't know that, and you were clad to white people. And what he's saying is the truth. Everybody knows, shout out even Jamaicans, that even Jim Mosquito and them Jamaicans will lick a white man's ball sack if they can for free. They'll lick the sweat off a dead white man's ball sack. Oh, my daddy, what the hell? They want to ask him to shave his nuts. It has all the damn gorilla hair on that shit. He's like, and then talking about singing this goopy reggae. Get out of here with your reggae shit. So that's a fact. That's before I was born. So I just grew up with the myth. I'm just reporting the history. Don't get mad at me for you making the history. Go ahead, Joey.
We are one. Oh, when the white people show up, it's all teeth. Now, when we go to the resorts, hey, brother, can I get an extra towel? Soak your mother. They give you the stank look. Damn, I just need an extra towel, brother. Okay, we're coming up soon. Then it take about 3 hours for them to bring up one wash rag. They do a little passive aggressive shit with us. Come on, they've been doing that. Don't let them make you think this hurricane than made them think like that. See, a lot of these people over there, they're working at the resorts. They live in poverty. The people over there, they can't even access their own beaches over there. You can't go to your own beaches over there. But foundational Black Americans, we can go to the beaches. We didn't have to bow down to no European powers either. We didn't have to sign no deals. So that triggers a lot of feelings of inadequacy and a lot of economic jealousy. This is why they always hollering about, we go down there entitled, oh, you're arrogant. Now, when white people go over there, they don't have to ask twice for nothing. That scene is just normal or professional. See, because in that colonial mindset, in that society, they're taught that white people have the right to demand excellence and good service. But Black people should be passive and grateful. So when foundational Black Americans show up, wanting things to be done right after we spend our money, oh, entitled, arrogance. No, that's not entitlement or arrogance. We just want what we paid for. And we don't even ask for much. Just we want a clean room. When we go there, we want good service, clean room. We're giving you all this damn money. Give us some good service. Bumba like entitled, arrogant.
He said that he
they'll act different towards Black Americans than they do to the white tourists. When the white tourists show up, boy, they're skinning and grinning. Welcome to Jamaica, man. Oh, y'all throw that accent? Welcome. Out of many, we are one. Oh, when the white people show up, it's all teeth. Now, when we go to the resorts, hey, brother, can I get an extra towel? Soak your mother. They give you the stank look. Damn, I just need an extra towel, brother. Okay, we're coming up soon. Then it take about 3 hours for them to bring up one wash rag. They do a little passive aggressive shit with us. Come on, they've been doing that. Don't let them make you think this hurricane then made them think like that. See, a lot of these people over there, they're working at the resorts. They live in poverty. The people over there, they can't even access their own beaches over there. You can't go to your own beaches over there. But foundational Black Americans, we can go to the beaches. We didn't have to bow down to no European powers either. We didn't have to sign no deals. So that triggers a lot of feelings of inadequacy and a lot of economic jealousy. This is why they always hollering about, we go down there entitled, oh, you're arrogant. Now, when white people go over there, they don't have to ask twice for nothing. That scene is just normal or professional. See, because in that colonial mindset, in that society, they're taught that white people have the right to demand excellence and good service. But Black people should be passive and grateful. So when foundational Black Americans show up, wanting things to be done right after we spend our money, oh, entitled, arrogance. No, that's not entitlement or arrogance. We just want what we paid for. And we don't even ask for much. Just we want a clean room. When we go there, we want good service, clean room. We're giving you all this damn money.
See,
give us some good service.
The problem is Tariq will get you because there's truth with that. And that's the fact that a lot of Black people globally, you have a certain hatred toward Black American because we seen it as the face of Black people and we're the richest Black people. You got a problem with that. It's crazy because we don't go nowhere feeling entitled. Like Joey said, it's my money. I want good service compared to my money. But you don't believe Black people because you hate yourself. You believe only white people are supposed to get good service and get what they want. And everybody smile on their face. I've seen it. I've told you. It's great. Everybody, they treated Joby differently. The Kenyan Black people treated Joby different than the white people over in where it was at the Giraffe Park, and when they were over at the museum, the white people, the Kenyans, the Black Kenyans, like, hey, get your ass out of here, because that's a colonial-sized mindset. What you say, Joby?
I remember we were told not to film. Then we saw white people filming. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
What do you mean what's going on? They're white and you're Black. It's a colonized mindset that Black people have been given globally, and as Black Americans, we don't worship white. That's one thing I love. We don't worship their ass because of the slavery. But the Jamaicans were enslaved too. But they still worship these people. They still worship these motherfuckers. So they worship these other Africans worship these people, and that's why they also meant that we are right. We're confident. We're loud. We come in the room loud and confident. We don't see most Africans. You hear Africans what they go to be an Anthony. This Africans, they're always soft spoken from Kenya to damn South Africa. They got Black Americans. We're not soft spoken. We're only Africans that are not soft spoken. We come in and kick the damn room down. Who the fuck up in here? What's happening in this bitch? What's going on? What's going on? Where the fine Black women at? Where you at? What you shaking with? That's what we do. We come in the room and we don't be so we don't be small. We're not a small people. I don't know where we got that from slavery, but Black Americans are not a small people. So I don't know where we got that from. That's the African. We're not a small people. Well, now we come in the room with confidence, and a lot of Africans don't have confidence. They're scared. They're scared of everything. I know they're scared, especially white people. They got to smile with white daddy and hey, black people, and that's why a lot of people they get mad about that. And so a lot of Africans feel a certain way because they've been that colonized mindset. That's what Tariq that gets right. That colonized mindset from Kenya to South Africa to Nigeria is there. The guy is there. And when they see us not with that, they say, what, you nigga, you supposed to get right. You nigga, what are you doing? Not, you're supposed to be humble and small with the white man. You're supposed to be humble. But motherfucker, I'm not humble and small. I'm breaking open this door. I'm coming through this bitch.
Period. Me too. So don't try. Don't try. I had someone try me.
We're not you, Joe. We're not you, Joe, but you rare. So go ahead.
All this try. Shout out to John Mosquito saying Taka Bay said Tariq looking like a fake crocodile Dundee on TikTok.
With that hat, no, that facial. Tariq done had a lot of plastic surgery, but you can tell it's crazy.
AW Don Karibusana says Mink Slide is talking like he owns and controls the United States of America. He's calling
everybody FBA. Nobody agrees with that fake. He's trying to call all black Americans the fake FBA, right? Most black Americans don't know what the hell that is. Shout out to the cats on TikTok. They don't know what that shit is. That's some internet made shit by him, by 3 people calling themselves that. Nobody knows no FBA, no black Americans call themselves Foundational Black Americans. That's some shit he made up. So he just naming everybody Foundational Black Americans. And understand, I told you, he moved to TikTok to create a new audience because a lot of people know he's a con man. So he needed a new audience on TikTok to now further his grift and get new donation money. So TikTok being the biggest platform, shout out to Big Cheese, got that right. Being the biggest platform, he had to come to TikTok begrudgingly so he can try to get some more con man money. Because it's rough. The con is getting rough out here, especially in California where you're going broke. I think that goofy museum then closed. Ain't nobody got no money to give him no money, so it's getting rough out here. But go ahead, Joey.
And John Mosquito says, suck your mother means eat your mama's coochie. God,
is that what that means? I know. I said, why they always say suck? Because I got, when I did my video talking about everybody's on there, suck your mother. I'm like, Joby, that's I don't know the Jamaican ebonics, right? Suck your mother, suck your mother. Everybody kept saying suck your mother. No, Joby, I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know.
I also didn't know, but I know also the UK people say that, John Mosquito. The UK artists also say that, suck your mother.
That's the UK Jamaican mother. That's what they can, because they get their second home is the UK. Those are all those Jamaican Negroes that's in the UK. So I know, suck your mother. So suck your mother, eat your mama. What kind of nasty ass shit is that? What? Suck your mother. Yeah. Some women. Why the hell I want to eat my mama's coochie? Yeah, what? Suck your mother. What? No. Hey, you goofy Jamaicans, you keep your own slangs. That's suck your mother. I'm like, what is that? I'm like, why do they keep every one of my comments? You suck your mother. Suck your mother. Suck your mother.
Speed says, no disrespect, but black Americans are the only black people that don't run. We face it, heads up, the only ones. And Jibba Jabba.
We had no place to run to, so you're right. We would have had no place for like Jamaicans. They could run to America, try to get in. They always try to get green cards. Goddamn Jamaica. And I'm telling you, shout out to damn George God. He told you the truth years ago. He got a family of Jamaican coons. He told you. Him trying to be black empowerment. They hate him. They ran him out the house one day. This George God told you this. Whole family in Canada, Jamaican coons, and that's what they usually. They don't do no fighting of no white man. You remember when the Queen died? You had all these Jamaicans and goofy Africans. The Queen has been robbing and beating and raping their ass. Oh, the Queen. Joby was there. Joby reported on that shit when the Queen died 2 years ago. Oh, the Queen. Yeah, the goofy Nigerians. Oh, the Queen. The goofy Kenyans. The Queen. That same Queen concentration camps, cutting out their penises and shit. Oh, the queen, the queen, oh, the queen. You didn't see nobody black in America talking about no fucking queen and gave a shit about her rotten goddamn suck your mother ass. We didn't give a shit. Go ahead, Joe.
See, Jiba also says, Karibu Sana Jiba Jaba, saying, I guess he dished the man weave for the credit, for the Cedric, at the Cedric of the Entertainment Hut. I'm not really getting that comment very well. But I also see KW John saying, is Tariq Nasheed going to tell the United States of America government to stop meddling in the affairs of so-called third world countries in the Caribbean and the
you know they're not exactly. That's why you're making them all fucked up. Yeah, they all in there stabilizing and stealing. Of course, he's not gonna do that. But hey, you're also supposed to fight. You know, they didn't burn down our communities, stabilize us, they drowned our ass, shot us, hung us, and they always think it's a flex. Your government don't even like you. You know, your government don't like. Then why are you bringing your punk ass here from Jamaica? We don't like black people. You think that's a flex? We think we don't know the government doesn't like us as black people? It ain't because your own government don't like you. Well, your own government don't like you in Jamaica, and those are niggas because you're impoverished on that bitch. So your own government don't like your ass. What are you talking about? You know, your own government. They don't think it's a flex that black Americans doesn't know that the white government is racist and don't like us. Hey, newsflash, stupid. We know. We know, dummy. We know the government don't like us. Newsflash. What is you talking about? Go ahead, Joe.
And then Jiba Jaba says, you with your internet and KFC yelling about eggs. And he also says, hey, keep me out of this. I love Jamaicans. Just draw mosquito. KW Don says, Tariq is an empty vessel. He makes a lot of noise, but he has no substance.
I love all African people, but sometimes you got to be taken into the woodshed and get some act right put on your motherfucking ass. Because who's attacking Jamaica? We don't take Jamaicans. If one Jamaican person does something, we say that Jamaican. We don't say, oh, you know, all Jamaicans are fucked up. The Jamaicans, Johnny boys, and blah blah blah. They do. Other people do that. When have you heard me just start attacking Jamaicans? Never. I never go to say I'm to start attacking them until they open their rotten mouth and start saying shit about all black Americans. I don't never say shit about Jamaicans because I've had a Jamaican girlfriend and she was great. So I don't check all Jamaicans. But you're going to get this work when you just be out there talking because you're tribal. You want to attack other black people. That seems to be something wrong with us as a people. Whether you're in South Africa, you always want to attack other black. You never want to attack white people. Never. Never. You never do it. You always got your mouth open talking about some other African. You know? And and like I said, I love Jamaican people, so I got no problem with it. But you're going to get this work when you speak out of line like any family. Like I told the white people in my things on TikTok, this is family business. We're black, we're African, so this is family. You keep your goddamn mouth closed and go over there to white people. This is family business. Sometimes you got to come in and argue with your wife. You might have to argue with your son. It's still family. It's still love at the end of the day. But, you know, you're going to tell your children you're going to demand respect. You're going to let your children come talk to you crazy? Hey, Dad, you know you're bringing in, then shut your fucking mouth and suck your mother. What? You going to let your kids... You going to let your kids tell you suck your mother? You gonna say, oh, whoa, who the fuck you talking to? Go ahead. Go ahead, Joey.
It seems like black Americans are the only ones who try to unify in a pan-African culture. No one but us, and I'm not saying lenient, but they have to try. And
they do have to try. And if the sad fact it is because they've all come from tribal cultures. I don't understand why they've been so bad in the islands. I don't get it. because they supposed to got rid of that. But remember, the islands were allowed to keep those African traditions, so they're still tribal down there, from Jamaica to Haiti to Barbados to Bermuda to the Bahamas to the Caicos to Trinidad, Tobago, like that rotten ass Nicki Minaj, who we had to come after for trying to talk crazy. This bitch wanted to play cosplay and make millions of dollars pretending to be a black American woman while she talks shit about the same culture that put her raggedy ass on. Now, if you were going to be real Nicki Minaj, why didn't you use that Trinidad Tobago music to get famous? Oh, because no one gives a shit about it. And you would have never got famous singing Trinidadian shit. I bet Joby can't name me one Trinidadian song. I bet $100 right now. And don't go look nothing up, Joby. Name me one Trinidadian song. I'm waiting.
Nicki Minaj.
Nah, she don't sing. She might be from Trinidad, but she don't sing no Trinidadian music. You can't.
I'll be lying.
All right, you can't. All right, you can't name me one. So that's why she That's why she cosplay and switch to Black American, because nobody don't know her fucking music globally. They know it on her Goofy Island, but that wasn't gonna make her famous. So now she's talking like a Black American. Yeah, yeah. All that cosplay shit. That ain't what that bitch sound like. That motherfucker's from the island. She sounds like a Jamaican. She don't sound like that. He said we're gonna do some at least hijack reggae. Why don't you hijack some reggae? Cause you could. I mean, unless she's from Jamaica, you can tell. But I can't tell the difference between the Trinidadians or the Jamaicans. That accent is close as hell. So please spare me. She knows she wasn't gonna make no money singing on that Trinidadian shit, because that's not a global music. Black American music is global. That's why. But go ahead.
And Samuel says, my thing is Jamaica did try to get its shit together. Kissinger was one of those helped to F over the country back in the day. All we did was try to be better. And that is a comment from Samuel. Kaiser Williams says, some Haitians act like Jamaicans. They're the same people. But I also see Samuel says, as always.
Exactly, we're the same people.
As I always said, most of the Jamaicans believe racism ended once the chains came off. That is a comment from Samuel.
He Samuel's is Jamaican. Now the chain came off 200 years ago. Racism ended. I told him, because he's telling you the truth. Because they'll suck a white man's ball sack. You better believe that.
Keisha says, unfortunately, some Caribbean hate Black American. Also adding that we fought their rights and they still trash us. Samuel adding, media is to blame too. Most of known in Jamaica about Black Americans is what's on TV.
That's what Joby sound like Joby copping, please. Sound like Joby's bullshit.
He just says, you don't know the Zionists have been pushing the anti-Black division propaganda. Of course they have. Samuel says immigration officers, once they took off my lecturers, went into the back rooms at the airport and want them to stay away from Black Americans. Big Cheese also adding, the difference I've noticed with African and Caribbean women from African American women is they will cover up the degeneracy of their men. Black American women won't cover up our degeneracy. That is true. And I also see Samuel says, KW Dom Center Rick still has one event per month at the Hidden Struggle Museum. And I also see Thomas Chris says, poor Judge Guy. Guys, let's pray for our Jamaican brothers. We are putting them in our prayers. Someone says another problem in our country's motto, out of many, one people, the multicultural bullshit. And also says, Jason says, one of my sisters had friends and my father had South Sudanese friends, the Africans with scars on their face and hands. Yeah, the South Sudanese do have the scars on their face. It's like a cultural thing. And Samuel says the brainwashing is deep. Jibajaba says, I learned from the Black on Fire network that's not all Jamaicans smoke weed and dance on the bench for the white women. Exactly. Sailed the Seven Seas says all beach in Caribbean Caucasians have private sign. You can't walk onto the beach. I saw that from the 1980 to 2025. They call police and find out where we are, the sailors. And Samuel says, anyway, I gotta go back to my black job. Take care. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have yourselves a beautiful day. Sending much love to you. And also see says we got a pro-Israel government in power in Jamaica right now. Of course you do. But then the last video of today regarding the same conversation, this quote and caution. This is an FBA guy. I was listening to this. He called himself an FBA, talking on behalf of other FBAs, and literally still addressing the same disrespect on bunch of collective videos that he's put together on this video of how Black Americans are expressing the disrespect from Jamaicans. But we first have this sister here who's also talking about, I think she was trying to also address if I got it correctly, she was trying to address how some Jamaicans behave, which is not correct.
So guys, this is a true story. I'm going to tell it to you quickly in a nutshell. So I work as a care aide, right? As one of my jobs. And I had this client that I used to have to go to the client's personal home to take care of the client. One day when I went there, I observed that the client's family member had corona. This family member did not tell me nor my agency so that I could protect myself as a care aide with a proper PPE. Because you can't just wear your social mask. So you have to wear a mask and shield and everything. You understand what I'm saying? So boom, I go say to one Jamaican girl now who work the case with me too. Right? Just I look out for my fellow country person. Say, even though I'm so concerned about the girl because the girl have young ones and stuff like that at home. So the girl go back and tell the family everything I'm to her, the people them start to treat me bad and start to treat me different. Oh, Jamaican people stay so. When the dirty and fight against body, the Haitians them work together over here. The Spanish them work together. Only dirty Jamaicans cut each other throat, and it always backfire and always set up to no good and no keep on and do it.
Yeah, if I got it correctly, maybe Samuel, if he's still there, I think she's addressing how Jamaicans go after each other. Yeah, like. Instead of standing together and all that.
Enough people don't talk about these things. May I tell you the truth, man? On Jamaican, are the most disgusting set when they come on abroad. When they come on to a restaurant or this type of work. This
Jamaicans. What just Tariq said, when it comes to the restaurant, the services are bad. And Pastor, I'm heavy on services. I don't care. Even on a matatu, even on a bike, even on the road. Okay, if I'm buying shit from you, you better act like I'm buying shit from you. It's my money. Okay, otherwise you wouldn't be on the road. You wouldn't be where you are looking for that money.
Bumbleclad, Joey, suck your mother.
Suck your mother. You don't want to hustle, Don't give people a crazy attitude because you don't like your line of work. It's crazy. I'm sad. I'm grateful to be working on, to be in a space where I'm doing something I love, something I was passionate about from childhood and something that I dreamt of. Most of the people are really mad not being in the space.
Of course, that's right. But so what? Now you just suck your mother.
You go suck your mother. You give me my service. That's what you're gonna do. You better give me a good service. So I support those who are actually talking about the money and accountability and everything. They should be, because if you're not going to compensate back, at least ensure these people one way. I understand the situation. Like I said, if it happened before I landed here, that's an accountability to you. You are so thirsty and angry for the money that you didn't even care about my me being okay, my well-being, as much as you should care about yours. You wanted the money so much. But if it happened when I'm there, it's a different case. So, service.
Have been disrespecting Black Americans now since Hurricane Melissa, when this hurricane has ravaged and devastated Jamaica. And my heart goes out to Jamaicans on the ground, because me being an FBA, I know that all Jamaicans don't feel this way or talk this way about Black Americans. I am an FBA that lives in Philadelphia on the East Coast, and I know a lot of thorough, decent Jamaicans. But you have Jamaicans online that's caught up in this internet stuff, and they're saying some very disparaging things about foundational Black Americans with no merit. Now, we saw that the woman that was online that day talking her stuff, that she was from Bermuda. She was not a Black American. But they didn't care. They still doubled and tripled down. So in the beginning of this video, this was a Jamaican woman going in on Jamaicans, talking about how they don't stick together. They're vile and vicious towards each other. But there was a brother that was online also telling foundational Black Americans to do this.
Keep your money. Don't go support them. Do not support them. Keep your money, save it, start your own business. When they come here and open businesses, you don't have to beg them for jobs. Create your own jobs and hire your own people. Black Americans need to start doing what other nation of people are doing. Because when they come here, they hire their own people. They support their own people. Black Americans, we support everybody. We just open arms to everybody. Black Americans put a lot of immigrants on, made them rich, made them famous, and now those same immigrants are giving you their butt to kiss. So
Nicki Minaj.
When are Black Americans going to learn to stop supporting them?
Now, this brother is basically saying, like, listen, we show love, we show support. We put a lot of groups on. We've done the work. As Black Americans, we fought and cared and loved everybody, right? We created the space for you guys to come here and be successful. Now,
we loved everybody. That's
a
a
video
fact.
that I've shown, and there was FBAs down there helping. There was FBAs down there that care. Not every, listen, FBA is a lineage. My lineage is foundational Black American. But that don't mean that I don't appreciate and love other groups in the diaspora. I love Jamaica. I think Jamaica's history is very pertinent and important to our diasporic history. Haitian.
FBA is not a lineage, boy. You don't name yourself from some 50-year-old con man. What you talking about? FBA is a lineage. Just some con man told you that shit. What's wrong with you, nigga? Go ahead.
Our rebellions, our resiliency is very important. All of those different groups. The problem is other groups keep saying we don't have no culture, or we're lazy, or with this. They have a lot of disrespect towards us, and that's what we're pushing back against. They had no business. It has nothing to do with us loving Jamaica or hating these other groups. It's the disrespect that a lot of you guys come with, right? How come you guys wasn't showing this video?
Hold on.
It's the jealousy, dude.
I appreciate you, sir.
It's inadequate jealousy that they have.
Where are you from? Indiana. Pittsburgh, PA. New Jersey. Where are you from?
We're saying suck your mother.
Philadelphia. New Jersey.
That's gonna be in my mind now. Suck your mother. That time Joby asked me something, I'm gonna say suck your mother.
So now Jamaicans that actually lives in the state with us, especially in the East Coast corridor.
Soon as Joby asked me, Keith, are we having groceries? I say, I don't know, suck your mother. Go ahead,
Philadelphia, Newark, Baltimore, Washington, D.C., New York City, Boston. You know, they've been pushing back on a lot of their Jamaicans, right? And they're saying like, whoa, slow down, man. Like when you come here, you can't come here with that disrespect. You can't come here with that disrespect. You need to come here and learn FBA culture and the FBA story. Because the FBA story is directly tied to you being
But see, that's why I was telling people, pause that. That's why I say Kenyans are more like Black Americans. You know how many different African people live in Kenya? Do you have any idea that the Kenyans have showed up and give them love? And they still talk crazy about Kenya. Have showed up. You got Sudanese in Kenya. You got Somalis in Kenya. You got Ugandans in Kenya. You have goddamn Central African Republicans in Kenya. You got Rwandans in Kenya. You got Burundis in Kenya. You got Tanzanians in Kenya. You got Zambians in Kenya. You got goddamn probably Zimbabwe too. You got Congolese in Kenya. Yeah, goddamn. And Kenya has welcomed all these people. That's why I say Kenya is always the closest thing to Black America. We've accepted everybody before they shit on us. For years, we the ones that, we didn't know the tribal thing. They come in and just shit on us. You suck your mother. Suck my mother? Dude, I'm too old to be on my mother's kid. No, you suck your mama's pussy hole, you bumper clock. Oh, shit. Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
Tied to you. So don't come here while I'm living here and show disrespect. Right? Because I'm gonna say something, right? It's funny how y'all can say that we lazy, we this, but when a lot of Jamaicans came here and the Spangler posse, the shower posse, And all these different groups came here, and they was unaliving FBA
Unaliving
Americans,
people.
running drugs all through our communities, tearing our communities up. Then y'all don't talk about that all throughout the East Coast, right? During the 80s. I'm talking about ravishing our communities, destroying them, right? You had hard-working, decent Jamaicans here, but then you had the other groups that came here, right? We still love y'all. We don't go around disrespecting Jamaicans, but y'all have to answer for that as well. Y'all ran all kinds of drugs through our community, got women pregnant, unalive people, and then moved to the next state because you didn't care. All you cared about was your people back home. So now there's a Jamaican that's calling that out and talking to them, and he's saying this.
And this is from all my Caribbean people. When you come to America, take that book up and learn their history, because Black Americans are not going to tolerate some of our attitudes. And some of us are going to be like, oh, we don't want to learn
and also the side posse he's talking about, the Black Americans said enough of that shit. Said, we're going to put you niggas in the grave. You keep selling drugs and bring your goofy Jamaican wars up here, we're going to kill you niggas. And that stopped. When the Black Americans said, we're going to put bullets in you niggas' heads. We're not going to stand for it. You better take this fuck shit back to Jamaica. You better take this shit back to Jamaica. We let you in here, and then you got all this craziness going on. You better take this shit back to Jamaica, or we're going to unalive you niggas. And we meant it. And all that shit stopped. We're going to unalive you niggas. Okay? For every 5 of you is 120 of us. We're going to unalive you niggas. We're not going to tolerate this shit here. You're going to go back to the island, man. Go ahead, Joey.
Black American history, you're going to be messed up by the system. You have to know the laws, you have to know wrong from right, especially when it comes to the police. You have to know so much things. Too much for learn. Well, when they get themselves in trouble, make sure, so what do you want to know? Because I have a lot of Jamaicans who come here and talk about, oh, racism isn't a thing, colorism isn't a thing, sexism isn't a thing.
Same thing with Samuel said. They want to know why racism isn't real. That's what they tell you. Like Samuel said, he's right. Because they want that white man's ass in their face where they can lick it and get all the brown. They want the brown on their nose, literally. The nose is already brown. They want extra brown with the nose all up in the butthole. These are facts. These are Jamaican. I've seen it with my own eyes. I wouldn't be saying if it wasn't factual. Sorry, General Mosquito. What do you want? I know your neighbors are Jamaican. You're scared he's gonna come and bumble clutch you. Make you suck your mother. But it's just a fact. They talk about racism don't exist because they're scared, they're cowardly. Racism don't exist. You can't even go to your beaches in Jamaica. Racism, you sound crazy. Racism don't exist. Go ahead.
It's full of colorism. Why do so much people bleach their skin? Some of them do it for the trend, and some of them do it.
Exactly. Why did Jamaicans bleach this guy? I told you. Pause it. I told you. First time I seen bleaching cream was in a Jamaican store in Jamaica, Queens, New York. People there. I didn't know what the fuck that was. That's not part of Black American culture. Sorry. I know you got goofy Michael Jackson. That's his own daddy. That never was part of our culture ever. That we bleached our skin. We hated being black. That's part of your culture. Nigeria, you about that skin bleaching shit because you hate being black. If there's no racism, why are you bleaching yourself then? If there's nobody being treating you different because you're black. You psychologically fucked up in the head. Making a fake trope. There's no racism, but I'm bleaching the shit on my skin and my knuckles and my knees are all black. Go ahead.
America and I learn about the system or learn about Black American history. I have to learn about it, bro. Because you're going to say things that are ignorant. The same my first move here when I was 13, I never really believed in too much things. But it's a good thing I went to school because I learned so much things. I learned so much things during school time. And when I left school, I also did my own research because, bro, there's so much things that was done for us as black people. Because black is black. We want to use those nationalities all we want. We want to use all those old terminology all we want. At the end of the day, black is black. Like, seriously.
Now that's a brother calling out Jamaicans for their foolishness. This ain't, it's not me or other FBAs. I just showed you 2 Jamaicans calling out their own people for their own.
And there's an old nigga calling himself a fake thing. 2 FBAs. You see these old niggas calling himself something made by a con man. You know his mind fucked up too. He's easily influenced too. Miss FBAs. This dude is calling himself something a con man made up. Go ahead, Joey.
And listen,
John Mosquito, you see you're asking about the name. He's calling himself on YouTube the Street Media TV. I saw Jiba Jaba calling him something like George. I don't know, but yeah, Street Media TV.
For y'all that's talking trash, what about all the unalive FBA Americans that those Jamaicans, those Yardies, when they came here and left in their wake and moved to different states, come to Philadelphia, all the people that they unalived. These were Jamaicans. You don't see us making a bunch of videos going at all Jamaicans because of what the Shower Posse did in Philadelphia, what the Spangler Posse did in Philadelphia, and Little Uzi and all those people when they came here throughout the 80s and early 90s with all of their foolishness, all the kilos of cocaine that they put on our streets, right, while sending that money back home to their families. You don't see us you ain't never see me make a video complaining about that, right? But y'all want to disrespect us every chance you get, right? But let's look at what Donnie on Time was saying about some of the things that go on in Jamaica too, right? To actually add on to what these other Jamaicans are saying.
You have the bleach walkers, the Jamaicans in the U.S. talking about, oh, Black Americans are ungrateful and disrespectful. Well, those Black Americans that gave their time to clean up Jamaica did more for Jamaica than these Jamaicans that's in the U.S., than these Jamaicans that's in Canada, because they're not planning on flying home no time soon, even when it's safe to fly back. They're not going to contribute to none of the cleanup. But yet, they're on here yapping, especially the bleach walk. Jamaicans aren't only being pushed off beaches, they're being pushed out of their markets, like literally. Have y'all seen how the Chinese and the Indians treat Jamaicans in Jamaica, the melanated Jamaicans? Check this out.
That's what I said. Treat them like shit.
Y'all see that? Like the Chinese and the Indians, all their markets are like brick and mortar. Like they have the storefronts. Whereas the Jamaicans, the melanated Jamaicans, they push them out into the street. Like they got to set up tents or something, like an open market. And this is like, I want to say what? Jamaicans, melanated Jamaicans make up 90% of that country, that island, and they get treated like this in their own home. What's the purpose of having a country that you're being treated like a foreigner in? You're being treated like a foreigner in your own country. Not only a guest, but you're the help. Make it make
exactly. That's some South Africa. That's some South African shit. That's some South African shit.
She was in the dark with a candle, and I don't know if she was trolling or if she was being truthful. But she was asking for donations and help for the people that are hurting down there in Jamaica. And Tariq Nasheed basically cut off and said, you need to go ask your people. And I ride with Tariq with that. I understand, I agree. The problem is, for a long time, I was a Pan-African. But around 2016, 17, I was already online saying that Pan-African is dead. I've been saying this way before we were saying FBA. Pan-Africanism is dead. Right? We need to revamp Pan-Africanism for what it is because we're the only ones practicing it. I've been saying that, right? I've been trained and reared up since I was a child to love Black people globally. FBA is my lineage, but I love Black people globally. So it hurts my heart to see what other Black people was happening in Haiti, what's happening in Jamaica. That's who I am. I have a soul. The Most High gave me a soul, right? My lineage is FBA, but I still love and care for other groups of Black people. I'm going to always do that. So to see what they're going through is hurtful. But to hear these Jamaicans come on here and talk their stuff to Black Americans is also hurtful. That's crazy, right? Let's look at what this woman said.
Okay, not everyone is safe, but I am okay as it regards to like safety and that kind of stuff. Don't mind what I'm wearing right now. I was just trying to entertain to see what I can raise, but it's not going well so far. So I was trying to like add a few persons and ask if there is anyone that can donate to our PayPal so we can get some assistance. As you can see, there is no light. I'm currently using a candle and there's no water. It's kind of really hard out here. But
go to Jamaican spaces.
Go to Jamaican people. Exactly. Go there.
Disrespect. No disrespect. Yeah, this ain't really the platform for that. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get a lot of support because we got an issue over here with a lot of Jamaicans who've been over here crapping on us. So yeah, no disrespect, but yeah, a lot of Jamaicans have been crapping on Black Americans over this hurricane thing. So yeah, you need to go to some of them spaces and holler at them. You need to holler at some of them. Because yeah, they done told us to stay out Jamaica, stay out Jamaican business. That's what they told us, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna respect their wishes. They told us, get out of Jamaica, get out of Jamaican business, Yankee. You Yankee Black Americans, you are entitled. You need to get away, go home, stay out of Jamaican business. All right, all right. Well, they told us to stay out of Jamaican business, so we're just going to respect the wishes. No disrespect, ma'am. Yep. They were telling us don't come over there. We're too entitled. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah. So you're going to have to go to their lives, go there, and you ask them. Ask those Jamaicans, where they at? All these Jamaicans that sit over here talking greasy. Well, y'all need to be donating to your people.
Now, Tariq Nasheed basically cut her off and told her, you got to go ask your own people because your people been showing disrespect. Your people been showing disrespect towards us. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. But Tariq Nasheed, he also doubled down and explained why we get pushback from other groups, from Africans, other brothers and sisters in the diaspora, why we get pushback. Because I always said that, well, I'll wait till after. Let's look at what he actually said first, and then we'll break that down.
But foundational Black Americans, we can go to the beaches. We arrive over there with confidence, with money, with style, with influence. We didn't have to bow down to no European powers either. We didn't have to sign no deals. So that triggers a lot of feelings of inadequacy and a lot of economic jealousy. So then it's easier for them to mask those feelings with rudeness and passive aggression. You know? This is why they always hollering about, we go down there entitled, or you're arrogant. Yeah, we walk into these spaces and we got confidence, we do direct communication, and we have high standards. So they interpret that as arrogance. Now, when white people go over there, they don't have to ask twice for nothing. That scene is just normal or professional. See, because in that colonial mindset, in that society, they're taught that white people have the right to demand excellence and good service. But Black people should be passive and grateful. So when foundational Black Americans show up, wanting things to be done right after we spend our money, or entitled arrogance. No, that's not entitlement or arrogance. We just want what we paid for. And we don't even ask for much. Just we want a clean room. When we go there, we want good service, clean room. We're giving you all this damn money. Give us some good service. Bumbleclot, entitled, arrogant.
I love the way he's doing it. The entitled, they are bumbleclot, are entitled. Let me do it one more time. Then I go through the comments and rewind up.
Give us some good service. Bumbleclot, entitled.
It's funny. Bumbleclot is doing like a kid, you know. Bumbleclot, entitled, and all that. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna literally wrap it up with that video of today. And that has been our conversation. But let me go through the remaining comments very quickly as we literally wind up. I see earlier Jabba was saying everyone has a beef with us, Black Americans. Who's gonna be next week? Who's gonna be next week? Who is it?
It's crazy. It's crazy, ain't it? The South Africans, it's crazy, man. We keep taking body shots. We ain't never done nothing to nobody but help people. Man, we just try to help motherfuckers. It's crazy, but I understand. And sadly, Tariq is correct. Africans don't believe other Africans are supposed to live good and have standards. Like Joby just said, I want standards. I want service. So Joby's rare. She got colonized in the head. Those Africans are colonized. How dare you be Black and want good shit?
Don't try me. I'll tell you That's the way Tariq is telling you. You call me arrogant, bomber class, suck your mother, whatever. I don't care. It's my money. So you do what is expected to do. But also see Drama Straight said she said Jamaicans are musty and dirty. And I also see Jiba says I ain't seen this guy in years, Judge something. I don't know about the other judge, but I know it's called his YouTube name is Street Media TV. I also see John Muscri says, wow, I haven't seen this guy. The same thing, I haven't seen this guy in years.
I've never seen him. I don't even know who the hell he was. But he's an old ass man calling out about FBA. How you a grown ass man call yourself an FBA? You don't let me know he's mentally fucked up. I never seen him ever. I don't know who he is. I never seen him. But I know he's fucked up in the head. I know that.
Says, I have a problem saying FBA, but not as an organization or group. We are Black Americans here for 4,000 years. Sorry, it doesn't mean we are not our origin. Cloud Anderson used that term. Okay, and also say 10 Speed says those Nigerians are the worst than Jamaicans. Sorry for another day. Jamos Clear says racism isn't real.
There's a toss up. There's a toss up. I can't say either or. That's a toss. It's 50-50, goddammit. Between the Nigerians and the Jamaicans. They'll both stab each other in the back of the head. Then suck some white cock. Hey, and you bum a clock. I don't know. I do no Nigerian euphemism. Joey probably. I don't know what they say. So he might say something crazy too. So they'll fight each other to the death to suck a white man's ball sack.
Nigeria is Omo. Hey, Omo. Tespin says in the 1970, Black Americans welcomed every Black group. We were amazed of meeting new Black peoples. I remember meeting in an African guy, and I was a kid told her. I was a kid told her so many great stories. She told him so many great stories, or you told, I don't know, whatever. But anyway, thanks for the point. John Muscri says, thank you for confirming, Joby. I used to subscribe to his channel years ago. Yes, called Street Media. George Guy says, Keisha William, sorry, says George Macon is his name. Okay, George Macon. John Muscri, there you go. He was in ties. He was in ties with Layla. All right. Big Cheese says that shower pose worked it. New York, because it has a lot of immigrants. I think New York, and you couldn't bring that down south.
Yes, New York. No, because they would kill them. Exactly. They tried to bring. I remember down in D.C. They killed the whole mess of Jamaicans. Said, no, not here. Mama clot this. Bumba clot this. This ain't Jamaica. Bumba clot this. They just outright murdered them all. Send a message. Don't bring your motherfucking punk ass. That's why you got Biggie was talking about it on the show in D.C. Yeah, right. Because remember, Biggie's partly part Jamaican too. I think his daddy was American, his mama's Jamaican. So, yeah. Man, but they say, hey, get your goofy ass back on that island.
10 Speed says Dr. Cloud Anderson used FBA a long time ago. Tariq stole it. And Jiba says, okay. And Sankenwan Karibu Sana. Jamusri says, I guess we're all Jamaicans. I also see Big Cheese saying absolutely right. We're all Jamaicans, especially Keith, period. And Sankenwan says, you're like this, but Jamaicans do be tripping hard, at least in Florida.
Exactly.
KJ says Tariq was talking like Miss Cleo, the fortune teller. And Jibba says, I'm not jealous when I see a Jamaican with a piano. And that's so sad. You shouldn't. Come on. We're all Jamaicans. Celebrate your fellow Jamaicans.
I don't know about all that, but I don't get jealous when I see a Jamaican with a piano, Joe. That's right. You can have your piano. Then they're going to make some of that goofy reggae, and I get to go.
That reggae slaps like nothing else.
They get Joby to pay. They get Joby's money. I'm walking out the door.
I'll be DJing all that night. But anyway, family, we literally come to the end of today's conversation. This has been the Africa Today show. Kindly, a quick reminder before you leave, hit that like button, tafadhali. Subscribe if it is your first time, and ensure you download our app. Black Hot Fire Network is the name. We have shows back to back in case this is your first time. Karibu, and welcome to the media of the 21st century. To feel more of being part of the family, download the app, and of course, through the app again, if you want to be part of the WhatsApp, you'll be directed on how to literally do that. But first, download the app on the Google Play Store so you can find it if you are an Android user. If you are an iPhone or using your laptop or your literally want to use your TV, if you have Amazon Roku TV with there. If you're using your iPhone or laptop, www.blackoutfanetwork.com is our website link. Through the app,
much love, family. Besides Joey went after that white lady talking about Joey's rig and her lashes. Much love. You guys can't mess with Joey's confidence.
I don't do it for no one. I do it for myself to look good, and my job requires me to look good. And still, despite myself, I'm gonna look good. So,
much love, family. I appreciate everybody.
Talking on the video about a rich name is George Marco. Yeah, that is his name. I thank you, Big Cheese, for confirming. But yeah, much love, family. So
hey, shout out to Big Cheese. If Big Cheese ever decides to come to Kenya, it's free alcohol for life with Big Cheese. I don't know if Big Cheese even drink. I don't drink the shit. But if Big Cheese comes to Kenya, it's free alcohol for life, nigga. And yeah, and you can be all the way bumbleclot, nigga. It's free alcohol for Big Cheese forever.
So long as there's no sex with anybody's
and the and the good shit, not the moonshine, nigga. The good shit.
Much love,
Joey got mad that I posted. If you guys want to see what I'm talking about, go to WhatsApp chat room. I shared a video over there. So much love, fam. What is some Jamaican? Look at Joey. Look at Joey. Joey got the nerve to put some Jamaican shit all over. Okay. Joey got the nerve to put. And even more time when we shot at the paper. Joey got the nerve to put a Jamaican jam on our head.
They're all Jamaicans, goddamn.
All right, Joey.